We're in today with the legendary video card from AMD HD7770. This video card is from MSI and we're gonna take a look and see how 1 gig of VRAM it's handling today. It's got 640 shaders, 1 gig of VRAM GDDR5, bus width of 128 bits with a core clock on 1000 MHz and memory clock at 1125 MHz. We're gonna pair this video card up with this i9 10th gen and we're gonna see how this 1 gig of a legend is still working today. I think there is no question that 1 gig of VRAM it's not enough, but let's see how it's holding. Okay, so I'm on performance mode with 1080p in FORTNITE with low details, meshes, high, everything. We're gonna put it on low detail because I know that 1 gig of VRAM is gonna be the problem. And if there is any problem, I'm gonna swap the resolution too. So let's jump in. This is gonna be interesting because I got a lot of performance from this video card in Fortnite. I got like 100 FPS over, seriously, over 100 FPS. With a 1 gig video card, seriously. I love this card. I remember doing a couple of videos with a different model that I have. I have a couple of them. They are fantastic and I want to learn more about them because they have high frequency on the core and the memory and they're fantastic, seriously. The only problem is only 1 gig of VRAM. Overall, the system is fantastic. I don't have any complaints about it. I got exactly what I need from this. It's got hundreds of FPS and if you're in a small area, apparently like this one, you get like a lot of FPS that just feels illegal to have them with this video card. Seriously, look at 220. An average with this HD7770. Unbelievable, seriously. But regardless, let's take a look and see how the CPU is holding because I don't think we have any problems with this. No, 10.4 gig of system RAM. That's actually good, you know, for our still not irrelevant CPU with the system. 63 degrees. I actually have to look into getting a proper cooler for it, seriously. There's no complaining here. Yes, now let's take a look on the GPU side. Okay, so 69 degrees, nice. We got the maximum core speed and maximum memory clock. I like that core is not fully loaded, like 70%. You know, maximum VRAM, the RPM is struggling to reach its potential because look at that, it's barely keeping 70 degrees on the GPU side. That's not okay, you know. Maybe we can max it out. I'm not joking. Hundreds of FPS, really nice optimized with this video card. There's no point of actually stressing it. The only thing I will do, I put maybe lower resolution and more anti-aliasing. Looks very squarey. Okay, let's jump into Apex and see what settings we have here because I want to see the whole video card pushed to the limit. No, 720p, VSync adaptive. Yeah, I think we need to enable this one. We're gonna put everything on low detail. Look at this. Okay, so I'm maxed out. Memory, GPU memory allocated. Why is it 1.4? I only got 1 gig of VRAM. I think I have a problem there. I think it's buffing in something that it doesn't exist. Or maybe on a page file. 1.4 gig. I'm gonna play Apex. I'm gonna restart it and see how it's looking after. Overall, I'm actually in a tight position with this video card, but it's working on 720p, the adaptive resolution. I'm actually surprised how nice it's working. Brilliant performance. I'm not gonna lie. We're not good. We're really good with this video card. I'm gonna look into that error with that VRAM because it's kind of weird to see that 1.4 gig of VRAM on this video card. I've seen it a couple of times, you know, and I remember it. Let's jump into FARLIGHT and see how the game is performing because this is an awesome game. This is a very light game and I think this is going to be very nice for my video card. I'm expecting the same performance like in FORTNITE, so yeah. Not the same optimization though. Oh no, they want the action as soon as possible. Okay, I don't care. Let's jump in and see what we can do. 80 degrees. Oh my god, the GPU is maxed out. Oh, this is great. Oh, it's lagging. Okay, I'm lagging for the first time. Where's the graphics? So full screen, Windows, smooth, balance, extreme. I have to put everything on low details. Damn. Anti-aliasing. Frame rate, very high. This is it. I managed to do it. Yeah, look at it. Okay, so I got 240 Hz. Oh, yes. This is exactly what I need. Low quality with unlimited FPS. Fantastic. All right, so how are we doing? 77 degrees. 77 degrees with this GPU. It's good, you know. The maximum frequency on the memory and the clock, it's reaching 1 gig. Again, 1 gig of VRAM. I don't know how it's reaching that, but it doesn't matter. He's doing a fantastic job. I have to look, maybe put enable directory and not memory allocated, because this is very buggy. And I think it's taking the page file too in consideration. Okay, so how did we set it up? I put balance, apparently full screen, and very high, and apparently unlocked it. So if it's in between balanced and very high FPS, then you get the best from this video card, you know. All right, let's jump into PUBG and see how the game is performing with this video card. I think we need to go on the lowest one. Everything needs to be super low. Put around 70% render scale, very low, 720p. Everything is disabled. Let's see. How low can we drop the quality in order to get some FPS with this? Memory allocated 1.1. I think it's calculating that page file too. Seriously, every single time I have to restart the game, I think it's flashing out that page file. Seriously, disregarding, I can see the core is maxed out on 99%, maximum frequency on both of the memory and the core clock. I see that the GPU is managing to ramp up the RPM in order to keep the GPU cool. But regardless, it's doing a freaking nice job. Seriously, considering this is a very tough game, you know, I think without VRAM you can do nothing here. I think 3 gig of VRAM it's mandatory. Let's see the performance, how it goes into the bushes, with the bushes apparently. I'm hoping this is different comparing it to in the building. I've seen in some situation that you get like hundreds of FPS, you know. So overall the system is doing fantastic. Let me see how the system is taking. 12.4 gig of system RAM. That's not bad. We get better performance. See, this one is saying 0.9 gig directory memory dedicated. This one is actually showing properly. So if I look on memory allocated, it's 1.1. I think it's flashing to the page file. Fantastic. I managed to understand now. All right, let's jump into Ring of Elysium and see how we're doing. Oh my god, this is running really cool. I'm gonna see later if I survive. 720p with lowest details. Apparently we get some nice performance. Look at this. Oh, brilliant, seriously. Okay, take some guns. Apparently there's no guns here. I have to take a look and see how this is performing, seriously, because it's fantastic. You know, this game is delivering some nice performance. And there's no complaining about it. So, maximum VRAM used. It looks really good, you know, the game. Apparently it's still on, still working. So there's no problem with this. The system RAM is under 10 gigs, so that is good for overall. 42 on minimals. Depending on the zone, I think. Let's take a look and see if I go in the bushes somewhere and maybe it's dropping. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. I did my bit with this. Seriously, I love how the game is performing. And now I have the occasion to actually see how it's running with a car in the wild. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I want to point out with this video card. One, this is a very old video card, 2012 video card, yeah? One, that's the problem that I have with this video card, because it's old. Today, I managed to see a couple of more things, aside from that this video card is still capable because of that high core speed and memory frequency. It's fantastic, the video card is fantastic, and still runs really nice games that are very optimized. So today I managed to see a couple of them that were like top notch. They were usable, they were playable. No question, I can still use this video card online. Second, I was thinking that how will this video card work with an older system, something like older titles that the same year like this video card was released, 2012, 2010, older games, you know, older machine. I'm thinking on an older machine with older games. That's it. I think it will be fantastic to see this video card in the future with appropriate titles. But disregarding this, I think this was a very big win with this video card. Even though it's on 720p, there was a couple of games that were running on 720p that didn't look very well, like PUBG or Apex. I understand. some of them they were good, some of them they were bad. It just shows me that this video card is still awesome, and that's it. 11 years later and still kicking. So do you think it's worth having a spare one like this, or an older machine, or just in case? Yeah, it's worth it. But like always, I'm curious, what do you think about this 7770 HD?